Hi Aquarius, welcome to October 2022, the first half of October. This is going to be your love read and I'm excited to do this for you. So we're going to dive in and let's take a look at you and then that other person that might be on your mind at this moment, okay? And whoever's on your mind as you've clicked on my channel here, okay? Let's take a look at what is coming out for you here. Let's take a look. I'm going to actually pull a few cards and then I'll go ahead and show you and then we'll take a look at the other person as well, okay? And I'll show you the cards as we go through, but I'm just going to be checking this out a little bit and see what is coming on in for you. Okay, so what do we have at the bottom of the deck? So we have you focused on your stability and security. So in terms of a relationship, you know, especially pertaining to love, your underlying energy is you're focused on that of which will ground you and a relationship that will be grounded and one of which that can provide equal security in some way. If not, then you're really focused on your own security at this moment. So this is like the underlying energy. And it's seen don't hold too tight onto the coin because if you put too much emphasis on that, you could actually lose it a little bit. So it's really wants you to focus in on that fourth house energy, which is your private life. You're focusing on your resources. You are focusing on using the best to your ability, your resources as well. So Pentacle energy is coming through. I do get that you put something to an end. Something came to some sort of end, and it could have to do, and it has you reaching for the community, focusing on community and others for support. Okay, so there is some sort of ending to something. There is some sort of loss that you might have experienced in terms of a relationship or situation. It's Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy with the Ten of Swords. But hold on, guys, because what is crossing you is the Three of Cups. And the Three of Cups is all about friendship and it's all about community, all others involved. I think there's others that are supporting you, that are around you and supporting you in this process. And it doesn't have to be some sort of bad thing. It could be a learning experience of what you've gone through, okay? So this is very, very key. And so it's an important, especially third house energy that has to do with your communication. It could have to do with interactions with siblings as well. So keep that in mind. But there is something that came to an end, but you're getting some sort of support that's coming through. Give me a card on this Three of Cups. Let's take a look at what that is. What do we get? The Eight of Wands. See, it flips. Things turn around and then it moves you in the right direction. So now all things are going in the same direction and it's going up. So, you know, the eights are about change. There was a change that was necessary for you, and there is support around you in this process that creates some sort of balance in your life. There is a renewal, a transformation of some sort, and actually, you know, Aquarius, this is a really good thing. There's some sort of shift that's happening within you that it's been something that it's not like anything other that you've gone through, and if it has, it's a major shift in your life, and it affects your love life, and this has you moving forward. Now all things are going in the same direction in terms of love. So something needed to come down so you could move forward, right? And I think this is really key. Wands energy is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And this is about travel. This is about some sort of change in your life. And now you're going to be able to experience movement where you didn't experience movement before. So some of you could have been involved in a relationship of some sort or a connection that just wasn't moving, right? It just wasn't moving on. And, you know, there comes a point in time where, you know, something has to give. And so I feel that there is now movement that is coming through here, okay? Let's take a look. Why was there no movement in terms of, you know, in terms of the situation? What do we get here in terms of Eight of Wands? Yeah. I think that you made some sort of judgment. There was some sort of judgment that you had to make in terms of a situation, and that's what the Ten of Swords is for. I think it actually was initiated by you. It's going to be a finality to a current situation or a situation that you're involved in, okay? Now, what we have here that is in terms of what you need to focus in on is walking away from the emotions that were tied to that, okay? It's about walking away from the emotions after you made the investment into something. So it's about doing that. I'm going to pull another card on this to take a look at anything else that wants to reveal itself. And it's the 8 as well. So again, a change. See, you're deciding to walk away from putting your emotions or into a particular connection or a person, place, or thing. Okay. And that's what I'm getting. Yeah, and there's your judgment, okay? This is a double confirmation that your judgment and decision that you have made has now resurrected you. And it's almost as if you were at a standstill for so long, and then all of a sudden, boom, okay? So you're going to have a decision to make in terms of a situation, okay? Because you were going through a duality. The judgment is a 20 card, and the 20 is reduces to 2, and that's a duality, right? So you're making some sort of judgment to walk away. Anything else that may want to reveal itself to you? Let's take a look what we get here. Wisdom, the Emperor energy. Guess who's now put on solid ground? Now you are in charge of the stability that you were looking for. That was the underlying energy here. I get the Emperor energy, which is Aries energy. Now there could be someone around you, or you might have Aries in your chart, but I do feel that, look at this, like look at, I don't know if you can see this because it's super light, but he's being very, very thankful. Very, very thankful for where he is at this moment. This is all about the wisdom that you've gained from this and the passion in terms of moving forward, right? So something had to end so something new could start. And this was really, really big, okay? Anything else that wants to come out on what it is that you need to focus in on? Collaboration. It's like you're not going to entertain something if there is not a collaboration in here. And I think this is what it's been a thread that I've been seeing in your reads as of late, but there has to not only be the willingness from you, but there has to be a willingness of the other person. And if the willingness is not there, hey, then, you know, Aquarius, what to do, right? You know what to do. It is about making, having that wisdom of the Emperor and using that and saying, well, if there is not a collaboration, there's not a relationship, right? There's not a connection. For those of you that are looking for that, but that's what I'm getting. Now, your recent past, there could have been some sort of conflict. So we're going to kind of keep that as there. There was just some sort of conflict in the past, some sort of, conflict, and there was a lot of conflict and fear about moving something forward in the past, okay? And it actually stalled the connection in terms of a relationship or situation. So whether you were fearful or the other person was fearful, because I do get fear coming up, someone didn't want to take the step, and so there was no moving forward. So let's take a look at what's in your strength position, and look what we get. The King of Pentacles. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo energy. This is actually being in control of your love life now. So guess what? So now the control comes back to you. All right. And it's not that you have to have control in a relationship. It's just that it was stagnant for such a long period of time that in order to move something forward, you had to let something go, because the universe is not going to give you what you want until you make some sort of decision of entertaining what it is that you don't want. You know what I mean? So, this is, the King of Pentacles is Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo energy. Give me a card on that. That's in your strength position. So now you're in charge of your domain and in terms of moving forward. All right. And what do we get? The King of Cups. That's your strength. You're now an authority over, you're in control of your emotions, guys. This is being an authority of your emotions. Now, in your strength position, you might have two people to choose from. You might have someone that is a water sign and someone who's an earth sign. And if that's not the case, then you could be taking on this energy. And it could be you have an authority and your emotions are back in control. Where before they were kind of like running rampant all over the place, and it was because of the situation that with the energy that you were connected to, that you stayed in, even though that it wasn't serving your highest good, or a connection around you that wasn't serving your highest good. Anything else for the strength position for Aquarius here in their love life? What do we get? What is this card? 7 of Swords. Before there was maybe some sort of confusion and setbacks, and I know these are super light, guys. These are really, really light. So I'm going to use these as messages. But this is a 7 card. 7th house is partnerships, one-on-one connections, and interactions with others. It even could be legal situations. There could have been some confusion or setbacks in a relationship or a situation, and you maybe didn't have the whole truth, but you had to make a decision, right? So this is following in your strength position at this moment. So that's what I'm getting. And then what do we get? Balance. Are all things equal? Time to make adjustments. And I think that that's what this is all about, getting in control of your pentacle, your life, and getting in charge of your emotions, the emotions of your life as it pertains to love. And it's like you are you needed to balance something out, and that is what is coming through here. Okay. Anything else in terms of your strength position that'll be important for you to know? Deep thinking. Okay, so take time to consider all consequences before you actually take an act, but that's in your strength position. Don't feel like you have to rush something, and don't let someone rush you. Do it, make the decisions in your own time, and that's going to be really, really key. Okay, I do believe, where's my moon calendar? You know what? In Aries, there is a full moon in Aries on October 9th. And Aries, the full moon there talks about not being rushed, taking your own time in terms of making decision. And how beautiful is that you get it in the first half of October. So that full moon on October 9th is going to help you proceed at your own pace. Okay, that's what is in your strength position. So remember that in your love life. Okay. All right, let's take a look at what it is in your near future. Knight of Pentacles. So the Knight of Pentacles is about motioning forward, putting in the effort, doing the routine or what you're supposed to do. So putting in, putting things in motion. So now you're putting things in motion as you're moving forward. And then what is really cool and what is interesting and what you need to know is that in your suggested approach is the Knight of Rods, and this is moving forward motion with passion, energy, lust, and adventure. So you're moving forward with passion, okay? In your near future, you're putting in the work, and then you're moving forward with passion. So it's almost like you got two knights, and it's kind of moving in that way. So I feel that you're moving in that direction, okay? So in the near future, I don't know. There could be someone that's coming towards you. Could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and they're very calm, intuitive, and compassionate. So as you're doing the work, you might have a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces that is around you. Okay, they too are very intuitive, so keep that in mind. All right, so I do get some water energy, but in terms of what it is that your suggested approach, it's about moving forward, passion, energy, lust, and adventure, and then what else do I get? Balancing things out. And, ooh, wow. Okay, what is all of this? Okay, so here we go. So what is it that you, in terms of your suggested approach, moving forward, balancing things out, you know what? This is about scorpionic energy, okay? So moving forward, this is about balancing something out, okay? So here's your moving forward, right? Passion, energy, lust, and adventure. And then I get the Death card, which is scorpionic energy. And then being able to balance something out, okay? So after something came to an end, it's about balancing something out and seeing something now. This is about looking at something from one perspective as it pertains to Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy as to you. So I think what's happening is that you're putting a death into one way of looking at something, and you're seeing something from a different perspective, and that's what the cards are asking you to do. And then you're taking authority over your mind in terms of moving forward. So you're going to balance things out emotionally, and you are creating change in this. And if that involves putting something to an end, then so be it. But you're having authority over your intellect here. Now, this could be that someone wants to come in, all right, and balance something out with you. Let me pull a card on this. Give me a card on this Death card in suggested approach. This is about things going well and happy. Wow, okay. Yeah, this is about flow, don't force. So that thing that came to an end, well, it might rear its head up again, and it's saying, hey, continue to go with the flow, don't force. Focus on creating that happy home and harmony in your life. Because as you do that, it's going to create a lot of balance in your life. This is Sagittarius energy, Temperance energy. And it allows you to look at things from more than one perspective and having authority over your mind, okay? Again, you could be dealing with an air sign, okay? Give me a card on this King of Swords. I feel that's you, but no, I feel that you might be involved with an air sign, and you feel that it's a really, someone feels that, you know, you're really 1 in a million kind of love, or there's a 1 in a million kind of love that in terms of your suggested approach that's coming through. But your suggested approach is to go with ease, go slow, don't let anyone rush you, see things from a different perspective, and I get a happy home. I get a happy home coming through here. There's going to be some sweet gestures coming through. Let's take a look at what it is that you need to know. Okay, what is it that you need to know? Let's pull this deck. What is it that you need to know? What do we get for Aquarius? Star card. Here you are. That you're the star, right? And you're worth the work. Like, you're worth the energy. You're worth someone putting in the effort. Yeah, you are. Yes, you are. Oh my gosh. Wow. Now, it could be that too, that you're balancing things out and focusing in on work to create change here. This is about an opportunity to, like, when you focus in on work, it keeps you balanced. So, you know, what it is that you need to know is that you're worth the effort. And in terms of moving forward, and you're focused on your work at this moment, and you're creating a strategy to move forward. So I want you to create a strategy to move forward into smoother waters, and to realize that that you are worth putting in the effort, right? And you know, especially to make things go a lot smoother and develop some sort of strategy. And so this is what it is. This is what it is in terms of what you need to know, that you're worth it. Anything else that wants to come out? Let's take a look. Let's take a look. And we know that already, right? There could be secrets. There's maybe some hidden factors or secrets that are unseen by another person. So you might not be able to see something, okay? But I don't know, the work that you're doing on yourself and that you're continuing to do to create that balance at home, you're going to harvest this. The harvest is coming through in the fall season, and things are going to come to fruition. We're in autumn. Yeah, we're getting autumn here. And you're not going to be taken advantage of. You're not going to be underappreciated. This is what I'm getting. This could have been part of the big thing that is making a shift in you here. All right. Let's take a look at your hopes and fears. All right. So let's take a look at what you hope moving forward. And then your fears, okay? So your hope is the Queen of Pentacles, a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo energy. This is a down-to-earth mother energy. Maybe some of you want to be a mother, or maybe this is you focusing on, you know, your pentacles here. She's all in authority of that motherly energy and having influence over being a mother. So maybe some of you are wanting to be a mother, or you're very careful. You're very careful where you place your investments into. And then your fears is moving forward, inspiration. This is about an inspiration in terms of moving forward, the Ace of Rods. Oh my gosh, you're kind of feared at the same time. It's like you want to be a mother, but you also fear marriage as well, all right? Because this is what I get, the Ten of Pentacles. So I think that that could be something that you could fear. You know, that could be coming through here, all right? So it's like you want a longer term connection, and you want this, but you also fear it at the same time. What is the potential outcome for you here? The potential outcome? Justice, balanced energy. Wow, justice, balance comes through here. So there's some sort of balance that comes through here of the situation, and you persevering. There's going to be balance that's going to be restored here, okay? Could be done with a Libra, all right? But you're persevering in order to get the balance that you want within your love life. And something could be hidden, because I get the Moon energy. And then I get the Queen of Swords, which I feel that is you as well. You're being very perceptive about those secrets that are around here. Now, this other person that's around you, you know, I kind of feel that maybe there was some sort of deceit, all right? There could have been deceit with this other person, or this person was deceived, because I do get the Five of Swords, and that's Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So it could be that there is some sort of deceit. But they're building up the confidence to overcome this, all right? So they're building up the confidence and being able to move forward. Now, the deceit may have been if they deceived you, or let's see, the Five of Swords. What do we get? Their seventh house energy in their partnership. So it could have been that there was some sort of deceit within this partnership. Let's take a look. This person needs to focus on the opportunity of new opportunity in terms of intimacy and compassion coming through here. Okay. Their strength position is that they've been enlightened from the Hangman, and it's upright. So there's been some sort of enlightenment on this person's side. And, you know, what they need to focus in on is getting the balance that they need, the Emperor energy, and to start anew. I think this person was deceived on their side. If you felt deceived by a person that you know, this person has gone through that themselves. I'm just letting you know, guys, okay? But they have an opportunity to ground themselves and start new, okay? And they're on this new Fool's energy and focused on their balance, okay? And this is about them really coming to terms and understanding that they could have had some sort of devil energy. This is Capricorn energy that has to do with the past, innocence, and nostalgia. So there could have been some sort of bondage that held this person back, and I feel that it's coming down. Yeah, something had to come down for this person, and now they get the Ace of Pentacles. What they've manifested is coming through. You guys, wow, you get balance, and then there's an opportunity to persevere and move forward. And then this person actually gets the ending of a tower coming down, and which brings forth a brand new beginning. And we got the Fool card as well. So I feel that there is balance that's going to be restored in a situation, okay? Now, if you haven't, this could be a person completely separate of you that you maybe haven't met, or maybe currently meeting, and this is some of the history. They have an opportunity to start anew. Something came down, they were deceived, and they're starting anew. And I feel that you've been heartbroken in some sort of way. You know, maybe perhaps there was, you know, a third, you know, entity in here. You know, that could be the case. So what we're going to do is find out, now that they've got something came down there on, they've manifested a new beginning that's coming through. Let's find out what it is that they want most, what they haven't told you, what they want most long term, okay? And then how they feel about you now in this moment up until the 15th of this month. And then what it is, the timing involved into their next steps and what their next steps are. We'll find out what you hope the next steps to be, what you haven't told them, and what you want most. Again, those messages from both sides, a potential outcome with oracle advice. There's a lot going on here, guys. As you can see, I went through a lot. So I don't think you're going to entertain a situation unless there's collaboration. And I know that you're going to sense it and feel it and know it, all right? This is a lesson that you've already kind of gone through. And I feel that this person on this side is now starting on a brand new beginning. If you were involved in this person, they're letting go of some sort of bondage that held them back from keeping a situation from moving forward, okay? So if you're interested, click the link in the description box below, guys, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Namaste.